Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that is very disgusting among African families. I know that it happens to other people in other cultures, but I'm talking about something that I know within the African community, and is something that they call spiritual marriage. Okay, so let me describe what this spiritual marriage is. It's somebody in the family, okay, it's usually in the family, decides that someone else in the family is their wife or is their husband, okay, and they marry the person is not aware that somebody in their family has married them in the spirit. Okay, so this person that has married somebody could be also married physically with their own children and everything. Okay, it could be a woman or it could be a man, and they have chosen somebody else in the family as their wife or their husband, so they call it spiritual marriage. And in the night they will go and sleep with that person. They can even in the spirit make that person get pregnant and have spiritual children. Okay, but the person is not even aware of what is going on. Okay, it's when the person one day realizes that they can't get married, or or every marriage they go into is destroyed, ends in divorce. Okay, they have had several marriages, or even if they are married, their marriage is hell. Okay, because somebody has decided that they have married the person in the spirit. Okay, and the person doesn't want the person's um physical relationships, marriage, to be successful. Okay, so this person can see what is going on, that they're destroying this person's life in the physical. The person is not happy, the person is frustrated, the person their marriage is not working, and the person is watching because the person has decided that this person is their wife or is their husband in the spirit, and then in the night they'll go and sleep with them. This is the sickness of what is called spiritual marriage in African culture. Okay, this is not some dead person. It's not, and some people try to say this is ancestral spirit. Okay, this is not ancestral spirit. This is not a ghost. Okay, this is a witch, a person who is a witch in the family that has decided that they're going to spiritually marry somebody, go and sleep with them every night and destroy that person's life. This is what spiritual marriage in African society means. And I want to say that this is not a marriage. It's not a marriage. A marriage is when two people consent. When a man, a woman, or two men, two women, okay, they decide that they want to get married. And they both consent. Whether it could be arranged marriage. What is important is that there is a consent. Two people, they agree to get married. There's a consent. But in the case whereby somebody is not even aware, there's been some ceremony performed in the spirit, and then as a result of that, okay, another demented person in the family goes and sleep with the person, destroy their life every day. It's not a marriage, it's abuse. Because in the physical realm, if in the night somebody comes and sleep with you, you call you against your will, you call it abuse. Okay, you call it rape. You don't call it a marriage. Even if some stupid ceremony was performed in the spirit that you were not aware of, it's not a legal binding ceremony. It's abuse. and it's violating your will. So this is the sickness, okay, of witchcraft among Africans, among African families. They destroy people's lives. They go and in the night abuse somebody. There's so many people that are frustrated. I have been to so many churches, and I've seen this so many times. Someone will come and say, I need help because I can't get married. They start praying for the person. They start doing deliverance, and then you hear a voice come out of the person. The person say, I have married you. You're my wife. You're my husband. I am never going to allow you to get married, or whatever marriage that you go into. I'll make sure that I destroy that marriage. I destroy your children because you are mine. What kind of stupidity or demented thing is this? And you think it's a joke. Some people don't understand it. But imagine, I have seen so many people that are going crazy because they go sleeping and they're sleeping in the night and they can feel somebody on top of them. They can sometimes even physically feel it. Or you'll be like you're having a dream and you wake up. You are actually feeling somebody on top of you sleeping with you. This is the sickness of African families, among some African families. It's not in every family. There are some people that they don't know what I'm talking about. But in a lot of African families, I have been to so many churches, so many deliverance services, and there are so many people that somebody's talking through them and saying, you're my wife, you're my husband. These are not dead people. These are actual living people, actual family members. And sometimes they could be their mother, they could be their father, they could be their grandmother. Okay, that's the witch that goes and abuse that person every night, destroy that person's life. Okay, whatever they do is not successful. Whatever relationship they go into is not successful because they have decided that that person is their wife or their husband. And I want to say today, that's not a marriage. That's abuse. That's rape. And it's not acceptable. Okay, so if you go through or you're going through something like this, okay, you need to take a stand that this is abuse and it's no way acceptable. It's no way acceptable. And if you don't take your ground and stand and fight against this, then they will destroy your life because the intent of that person is to rape you against your will. Come and sleep, have an intercourse with you every night against your will for the rest of your life. This is the craziness and the demented thing among Africans, among some African families. And if you have this issue in your life, I just want to say to you today that you need to take a stand and fight, because it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not like, okay, they're coming and it's once in a lifetime. It's not. It's something that's the person or persons. Sometimes it's not just one person. There are a number of them that decide that they're going to sleep with you in the night and ruin your life. It's not something that it's just gonna happen once. No, the intention is not once. The intention is to abuse you for the rest of your life, for you as a sex slave for them for the rest of your life. That's the intention, because they're demented. Okay, so you need to take a stand and you need to reject it and say, I don't want this in my life. It's horrible thing. It's horrible thing that has destroyed so many people's lives. So if you're having difficulty getting married, if you're having difficulty in your marriage, every marriage that you go into, it doesn't work. Okay, and you are especially African, think about this stupid spiritual marriage thing. Okay, and then remember, have you had dreams of somebody sleeping with you in your dreams, or do you sometimes feel like in the night you're having orgasm, that somebody is sleeping with you in the middle of in the night? If you are having any of these things, then you need to take it seriously that somebody has decided to keep you as their sexual slave for life, and they're going to ruin your life whilst they rape you every day of your life. This is the sickness among Africans, and you have to stand up and say no and do something about it.